And now here again is Joan Delaplane. Joan, your passionate message on hope seems to flow from your sense of deep and authentic faith over a lifetime of commitment as a Dominican sister. Have there ever been moments when you have been without it?
That's an interesting question. I think because I've been so surrounded by a faith community from earliest years and at home and with my Dominican family, it would be hard to say that there wasn't that kind of hope, because I've been so surrounded by people. And I'm glad you mentioned faith, because I think they go hand in hand. Faith and hope and love are different, but I think they are so intertwined. Certainly there have been questions and moments of struggle, but I have been so grounded by people around me who are people of faith and trust, and our whole scripture is so filled with stories of people with hope.
The Psalms remind us that those who trust in the Lord are happy are those who have hope in the Lord.
Right.
What's that linkage? What's that connection between hope and happiness?
Oh, I think it's profound. There's a profound link there. I think one has to have, as Jesus did, a vision of what could be. And that's what Moltmann also talks about. In his book, Experiences of God, he said the people who are fearful and the people who have hope have something in common, and that is that they have a vision of what could be. And that's why they're fearful. But that's where also there can be the hope. And when that's grounded in realization that God is God.
One of the most familiar passages on hope in the Bible is from Romans that tells us that suffering produces endurance, endurance produces character, and character produces hope. So then, conversely, how does hope come out of suffering?
I think with the realization that God is with us in that suffering. That there is no way. I love the story, Bill McElvany, who used to be the president at...
30 seconds.
Okay, and he was coming along the road and their traffic was all stopped. There was a man about to jump over, and a patrolman followed him slowly with a harness.
And he saved him.
And he saved. He jumped and threw his arms around him.
He wouldn't let him go.
Would not let him go, and that's the image we have of God, who will, in the divine embrace, throw arms and legs about us and will not let go until hell freezes over.
Thank you, Joan.